Alright guys, today we're at Lambda Motorcycles, obviously. We've got an NBC 110 motor here, a cam chain kit, so we've got a brand new cam chain here, we've got a cylinder roller, which is going to go in here, and we've got the tensioner idle wheel, which is going to go in here.
So we're just taking that off to do the tip up here on this rubber as well while we're taking the motor apart. May as well.
You can do it, obviously.
Without taking it off.
Yeah, you can, but then you're just dropping it in the motor.
Yes, you do.
Probably best just to, so that's hydraulic, so just let that pressure off and she just slides down. I'll get a new one. So this is a new one. Genuine parts. At the moment, because it's a new bike, there's not much aftermarket stuff out there. So, which I'm working on changing. Get the Postie up in on a few things, so I'll put a new one on. Just warm. Tops and all got a nice high dome on it. New tip. Obviously they harden over time, so I'll just put this on first. So not too much really involved, guys, we're just doing the tensioner wheel here, cam chain, and the cylinder roller. The cam sprocket serviceable, size of wheel pump drive sprocket. As we mentioned before, it's a big job, so if that is wrong, you probably do want to give, if you're just working at home, you probably do want to give a qualified a call if that does need doing, because it's a much bigger job. Obviously you wouldn't use this. You would,
And screw everything?
yeah, or you would use tension wrench, so you know exactly. But after doing this for a while, you get the feel for things, and we need to remember that that still hasn't been tightened as well, so we will do that shortly. What you can do too, if you are a little bit forgetful, is you can get paint pens. Even if you're not forgetful, just so you know, you can just mark stuff. You don't have to keep checking it or whatever, or go over it again or something like that. Just while you're in here. Yeah, that's good. So that's been tightened. So that's been tightened. That one hasn't got paint on it yet, so it hasn't been tightened. So we put this in now. With the CT110s, you were able to adjust them up, screw them up from the bottom, but yeah, obviously these are hydraulic, so the oil just goes in it and fills it, and it's spring loaded. Yeah. Yep, so we know that's tight and that won't leak. What we're going to do just to assist this a little bit, so I'm just going to squirt a little bit of oil in there. Hydraulic tension adjuster. You don't need too much, guys, just a few drops. Don't need to get too horny. Just something like that. Just a little bit.
I'm all
pretty good to me. You can always replace them. If you're ever unsure, you can replace them, but they're all in there, they're all moving around, they're all free. There's nothing too out of the ordinary there. I'm just checking the timing again, just to make sure it might be a little bit off. Let's get this on here. The keyway should be facing on top dead straight at 9 o'clock towards your front cam sprocket.
Okay, so that's that little mark just here.
Just a little keyway there.
Okay.
So it's at 9 o'clock, should be facing straight over.
And then on to this little one.
Yep. And those lines should be straight up at down at 12 and at 6. With the tappets loose and the spark plug visual through the spark plug hole. Now if I put this on there, we should be able to see the T now.
A little mark, a little T on the top of the wheel.
Because before, we were out. We were just checking our timing before we put everything out, and it may have jumped through too. So now I should be able to look through here, and you should be able to see the T.
Yep.
Now if you look through there, see the T.
Yeah. So we just had to remove the gasket because we ended up breaking it after all. So you want to get like a small scraper, scrape it off, and then give it a super light file. But you want to avoid getting any deep grooves in here, or else the gasket won't work and you'll be leaking oil. Once you've done all that, you grab your blower and blow all the crap out of it.
Obviously everyone playing at home will be using this bad boy. Sync them up. And just making sure that they're all tight. So
Thank you for watching. Please like and share.